Good day, everyone. Today I'll be discussing to you the behavior and marketing strategy. This is your Professor Del Mendoza. So, behavior class is the way in which someone conducts oneself or behaves. Like you're always active but always busy with something, or you're ambitious and you strongly want to succeed. You are cautious and you are being very careful with all the actions that you're doing. You could either be conscientious, by taking time to do things right, and you are being creative when someone who can make up things easily or think new things, to you. You can be curious, by always wanting to know things. So a marketing strategy class for this behavior is a long-term plan, for achieving a company's goals by understanding the needs of customers and creating a distinct and sustainable competitive advantage. It also encompasses everything, from determining who you are or who your customers are to deciding what channels you use, to reach those customers. So what is behavioral marketing strategy? Behavioral marketing is the strategy of targeting the needs of customers based on specific actions they take on a website, for example, rather than just the pages they view. Then marketers use behavioral segmentation to target specific consumers based on the actions they take. So what is overt consumer behavior? So the term consumer behavior class means many things. No? In some cases, it reflects to a field of study or a college course, in a certain university. But for some people, it refers to what consumer think, what consumer feel, and what consumer do, in everything that influences them. So, however, overt consumer behavior has a specific meaning. No, it refers to the observable and measurable responses or actions of consumers. So, thus, overt behavior is a distinct now from affect and cognition because it is external and can be observed, directly rather than being an internal psychological process that must be inferred. So, although overt behavior is complex, it is a critical component, of consumer analysis. So the success of marketing strategies depends on maintaining and changing overt consumer behavior, not just influencing affect and cognition. There are at least three reasons, why it is important. First, although in many cases, influencing affect and cognition may lead to overt behavior. So this is actually a linkage that is often does not hold, to some consumers, because consumers often have favorable attitudes about products, but do not buy them, and favorable attitudes about stores, but do not shop there. That's ironical. So specific measures of behavioral intentions are often actually a reflection of poor predictors of overt behavior. But there are some traditional views of the purchase or adoption process in marketing tree, as it is a series or chain, or maybe some cognitive events, followed by a single overt behavior, usually called adoption or purchase. No, these models are actually consistent. Are actually consistent, with variables and move consumers through each stage until a purchase is made. So next, information contact. We have your factors affecting search information searched by consumers. We have fund access, store contact, and product contact. So contact information class provides the identity of and the means of or to communicate with the persons and organizations associated with the data set or information source. Excuse me, Parang. So going back, no, contact information provides the identity of and the means to communicate with. It's the person or organizations, no, associated with the data set or information source. So this information can take several forms, class. Technical assistance, distribution information, could be metadata, content, no. So contact information, class, means the name, no, the email address, the phone number, online usernames, telephone number, and similar information, no, submitted by visitors to your landing pages on the subscription service or the uploaded to the subscription service. No, contact information means telephone number or web address. No? So contact marketing is a fusion of marketing and selling, employing specific campaigns designed to connect with specific high-value prospects. So including CEOs, C-level executive, and other top decision makers. So marketing information, class, means all the information relating to the marketing of any products or services, including customer names and list, sales targets, sales statistics, market share, marketing surveys and reports, marketing research in any advertising or other promotional material. Next, consumption and disposition. So consumer disposition, class, is an attempt by a consumer to get rid of an item that has outlived, no, its intended purpose. So acquisition is the process by which a consumer comes to own an offering. Like consumer behavior, which is the totality of consumers' decision with respect to the acquisition, consumption, and disposition of goods, service time, and ideas by human decision-making units. So they defined a consumption system as the way a purchaser of a product performs the total task. So that he or she is trying to accomplish, no, when using the product, like baking a cake or but preparing a meal, no. And consumer behavior actually refers to the acquisition, consumption, and disposal of product, services, and time, and ideas by decision-making units. So this behavior, class, is pervasive, involving choices made by virtually all human beings in all societies and cultures. And marketing communications is also known as a marcom, no, is the messages, no, to and media that marketers use to communicate with target markets. Examples of marketing communication, class, are include traditional advertising, direct marketing, social marketing, presentation, and sponsorship. And marketing communication, class, helps move products, services, and ideas from manufacturers to end users, no, and builds and maintains relationship with customers, prospects, and other important stakeholders in the company. And communication is vital to marketing because it brings everyone on the same page. Next slide, class, influencing consumer behavior. What were these marketers trying to do? Consumer behavior, class, is influenced by many factors such as situation, psychological, environmental, and marketing factors, personal factors, family, and culture. So businesses try to collect data so that they can make a decision on how they can reach their target audience in the most efficient way. There are factors which influences consumer behavior such as psychological, which means motivation, perception, learning, beliefs, and attitudes. It could be personal, like age and life cycle stage, occupation, economic circumstances, lifestyle, personality, and self-concept, and social, that includes reference to group, family roles, and status. So in general, there are four factors that influences consumer behavior, and these factors impact whether or not your target customer buys your product. And they are cultural, social, personal, and psychological. Are there approaches, no, Consumer behavior influences strategies. There are approaches to influencing overt consumer behavior. So, consumer behavior class now essentially refers to how and why people make the purchase decision they do. Marketers strive to understand this behavior so that they can better formulate appropriate marketing stimuli that will result in increased sales and brand loyalty. So consumer behavior and marketing strategy are extricably linked to consumer behavior, no, that assists firms in determining whether what they are selling will be lucrative, as well as in tailoring their marketing plan to the appropriate target population for their product or service, like on how to engage with your audience online and offline. Understand also the needs of your potential customers. No? Apply the golden rule. No? Do not do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Use the foot in the door technique and be available 24 by 7 for your customers. Next, a strategy is designed to influence overt consumer behavior. We have affective, cognitive, behavioral, and combined. So the cognitive approach class to consumer behavior perceives individual as information processors, now acknowledging the impact of environment and social experience in the processing of information. And cognitive learning is a complex mental process of inclusion of all consumer mental activities in resolving the problem of purchasing certain products or services and resolution of the situation occurred. It also involves learning of ideas, concept attitudes, and reasoning abilities. And effective decision making, or ADM, is a strategic model of choice under risk, which we possess no two cognitive processes, the rational and the emotional process. And the two processes interact in a simultaneous move, like intrapersonal potential game, and observed choice is the result of a pure Nash equilibrium strategy in this game. There are also four types of consumer behavior, like habitual buying behavior, variety-seeking behavior, dissonance-reducing buying behavior, and complex buying behavior. Consumer behavior types class are determined by what kind of product a consumer needs, the level of involvement, and the differences that exist between brands. There are four types of consumer behavior: habitual buying behavior, variety-seeking behavior, dissonance-reducing buying behavior, and complex buying behavior. So consumer behavior class types are determined by what kind of product a consumer needs, the level of involvement, and the differences that exist between brands. Next, sales promotion. We have trade promotion and consumer promotion. Sales promotion class is a marketing strategy in which a business uses a temporary campaign or offer to increase interest or demand in its product or service. There are many reasons why a business may choose to use a sales promotion or promo, but the primary reason is to boost sales. So sales promotion is one of the elements of the promotional mix. No, the primary elements in the promotional mix are advertising, personal selling, direct marketing, and publicity or public relations. However, when talking about trade promotion, it's a marketing technique, no, that aimed at increasing demand for products in retail stores. In a trade promotion, wholesaler and retailers are offered special price discount, offered in addition to a trade allowance, subsidized or a free display or products, or stands, gifts, or other incentives. Consumer promotion, no, is also a type of strategies, no, that business use to gain more customers, no, develop brand loyalty among current customers. They involve techniques that make customer feel like they're getting the good deal or a unique value. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, let's proceed. Types of consumer promotion. Now we have sampling, price deals, bonus packs, rebates and refunds, sweepstakes and contests, premiums and coupons. Consumer promotion class are the strategies business to gain more customers, no, or develop brand loyalty among current customers. And common customers promotion involve sales tactics that make a customer feel like they are getting a good deal or special value. Typically, consumer promotions occur during a specific period of time or are temporary, no, although many brands also offer special promotions to first-time customers. The consumer promotion your brand chooses depends on your business structure, no, and how you anticipate your target audience will respond. So why do we use consumer promotions? No? Consumer promotions are beneficial for the following reasons. Build brand loyalty by rewarding your current customers with special offers or sales that may entice them to keep visiting your store or website. By creating a promotion, no, especially for repeat customers, that shows your brand value in their business. It's also intended to gain new customers. It is an exciting new promotion that can influence consumers to try your brand out for the first time. Now, this is your chance to get them learn more about your products and services. It can also boost profits. Now, consumer promotions can help your brand sell a lot of merchandise or services in a short period of time. These can be beneficial for brands that experiences a sales slump during certain times of the year. Clear out old merchandise. No, if your company has a lot of merchandise sitting around, you can use a clearance promotion to get rid of these items. No, along with helping consumer feels like they got a good deal, they can make room for new and exciting products. It can also gain leads. So when customers are use your promotion, you can ask them for their contact information. This is a great way to get them into your sales funnel. Make your brand known. Using your customers' promotion may help your brand become more wide known among your target audience, or by using the right advertisement, you can get people excited about checking out your promotion. Next, purchase probability. We have purchase quantity, purchase timing, and purchase location. Purchase probability class is a tool used in marketing research survey of buying intentions. So respondents are asked to rate the likelihood of their purchase of a particular product on a scale ranging, for example, from definitely not to certain to buy. No? So purchasing is the act of buying and goods and services that a company needs to operate and or manufacture products. Purchase quantity in relation to any product means the quantity of that product requested by the buyer. So the purchase quantity will be confirmed by the supplier in the confirmation order. Purchase time means the first time purchases accept for payment. Shares tendered and not withdrawn pursuant to the offer. While purchase location means any branch of the business from which you purchase the card within the country of purchase. Next, social marketing. We have increasing desired behavior and decreasing undesired behavior. So social marketing class is an approach, used to develop activities aimed at changing or maintaining people's behavior for the benefits of individuals in society. As social marketing is an approach, used to develop activities aimed. No, social marketing is the primary goal of achieving common good. Traditional commercial marketing aims that are primarily financial, though they can have positive social effect as well. So in the context of public health, social marketing would promote general health, raise awareness, and induce changes in behavior. Next, strategic model for influencing consumer behavior. We have measure current level of consumer affect, cognition, and behavior, analyze consumers and markets, select and implement influence strategy, measure strategic effects, desired influence occur, and evaluate for performance improvement. So consumer behavior class essentially refers to how and why people make the purchase decision they do. Marketers try to understand this behavior so they can better formulate the appropriate marketing stimuli that will result in increased sales and brand loyalty. The consumer decision-making process involves five basic steps. No? This is the process by which consumers evaluate making a purchasing decision. So the 5 steps are problem recognition, information research, alternatives evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase evaluation. Analyze consumer and markets. We have to select and implement influence strategy. Marketers are involved, no, in analyzing rising customer trends that suggest new marketing opportunities. It is imperative to adopt a holistic marketing orientation. While consumer analysis is the process where information about consumer is about to find out, no, from market search, like the needs of the customers, the target markets, and the relevant demographics, so that this information can be used in market segmentation for further steps of market research. Next, measure strategic efforts. We have faulty objectives, faulty strategy, faulty implementation, faulty measurement, unanticipated cognitive competitive reactions or customer changes, and combination. So to measure the effectiveness and efficiency of an organization strategy, you have to examine how it links your objectives to the way you plan to achieve them and means you plan to use. No? A strategy is effective if it uses the resources you allocate, no, according to your plan and delivers the expected result. Strategic measures are used to track, no, your progress in achieving your objectives and goals. For example, if your objective is to retain current customers, you'll ask yourself, how are we doing toward meeting this particular goal? And the answer to that question is the measure of the performance of how you'd be able to achieve the right expectation to consumer or customers that are availing a certain product. So thank you so much for listening, class, and good luck to everyone.